Okay, Cheryl, hi. You still there?
Yes, Mr. Lesko, I'm still here.
It's Matthew.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. As ready as I ever be, I guess. So where you live? What city are you, or state, or world?
Okay, I'm in Corpus Christi, Texas.
Oh, cool.
I was contacting you because I need some assistance in exploring options for possible funding to try to get a business started. Unfortunately, I am disabled. I have spinal problems. I'm mobility impaired.
You're what impaired? I'm sorry.
Mobility.
Oh, mobility.
Impaired.
Okay.
I have problems walking. And I'm also on oxygen.
Wow.
Yeah. The thing is, my brain works just fine.
Good!
My brain works just fine.
That's the important part.
So I was just trying to, figure out perhaps what my options were and trying to get something maybe started on the internet, something that
I think now, I think you're right. I think now on the internet is making it more possible for people with disabilities ever. There's more commerce on the internet than anything else in the world, and it's easier now. It's easier to start a business. It's easier to do anything, because of the internet. I mean, it's work and it's a pain in the butt, but it's not. I just think if you want to open a store, I mean, first of all, you're not mobile enough probably to do that, and then plus you need a store, and all that stuff, and it costs you $500,000 or whatever in 6 months.
That's too much.
And truthfully, you could open a store now on the internet for 20 cents in about 3 days.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, that's what's going on in the country now. I mean, that's just only one way. But I think for things to really work, because everything takes so much painfulness in life to get through, and you know that more than anything. But even, that you have to find something that you appreciate so you hang in there. In other words, if you choose, I mean, and this is me personally talking, so it's just from my experience and gut instinct and the way I try to live. So, I mean, other people live other ways, but when people try to do it just for the money or something like that, and it doesn't work, then it probably won't, and you'll keep flopping from one thing to another and not stay there long enough to figure out what has to be done. Tell me a little bit about your interests, Cheryl, because maybe that's a place we could start. What do you think about a lot besides getting out of the chair?
I've got a number of interests, but I'm not really sure on where to try to start. One of them is definitely alternative health. I do quite a bit of research across the internet. Trying to find viable solutions, because there's been so many situations, for not just for me, but an assortment of other people that I know with health issues, where the doctors just don't have viable answers.
Absolutely.
And sometimes they're honest enough to tell you so, and other times
I would think most of the times they're not. But that's a biased opinion. No, I believe in that. Okay, let's just take that as a germ of an idea. Now the thing is, the problem with using your passion, you would probably do this for free, because you believe in it, you want to help people and everything like that. But you got to figure out, if you're not making money, then you're not really helping somebody. Because then you can't stay in business to keep helping people, right? So you have to think about money first. And what comes to my mind, there's ways to do this. You could find products and start building a website of products you think are of value. So then you find traffic and people come to your website to do that. Now, again, you could do that like for $100 and you're in business. Yeah. To do that, then you have to find out the trick of getting traffic. But it doesn't have to cost money. There's lots of ways to do it. If you Google any of the stuff we're talking about, there will be people, 90% of the websites will be people telling you how to give them money and solve your problem. But that's probably just going to create problems for you if you do that, in my mind, unless you have lots of money and you could stand to lose it. But I assume not. Yeah.
Yeah, the money is the one thing that I don't have.
Yeah, okay, well then just, well that's good, because you're going to find out how to do this without money, and then that way you'll have a stable business. If you're throwing money at everything that walks, every cute looking guy that walks by you, you know, you're going to run out of money fast. And your business won't be stable. And you know, another thing, there are sites on the web that are consulting sites. See, like here, now I'm giving 10 minutes away free because I have a product I'm selling. I sell my research services, so you could hire me to do research. Yeah. So that's right, and you can, in other words, look at something called Fiverr, FIVRR.com. Okay.
Fiverr, okay.
Yeah. Now, you could put for nothing, you could say, give me your ailment and I will find you 3 possible alternative medicines for that. Or 1, or whatever. Yeah? And see, what's nice about Fiverr, some people are coming to that site every day. And you have no money invested in anything you do except your time. And see, this is what I love doing this, like you calling, because then I learn what people want. See, I could do anything, I could research anything, I just don't know what the hell you want. So I gotta hear, you know. So like here, maybe you could find an alternative product for most anything, and but you don't know what people's problems are to do that. So if you put on these kinds of sites that you will steer them to product, $5, you know, I'll show you 3 alternative products. You know, I'm one of the country's best researchers for alternative, you know, health cures or whatever. And you could say that, nobody cares, you know, and you do say whatever you want. As long as you don't take people's money. So you could do anything commercially in the world, I feel, and say in the most outrageous things, but if people give you money, that's when you, and they don't like what you got, that's when you get in trouble. So if no matter, you could say the most outrageous things, as long as you give people the money back, you will never get in trouble, no matter how outrageous you are. Because then they have no reason to complain. See, you get in trouble for advertising or anything when people complain. This lady said she was going to cure my cancer, or whatever the heck it is. Are you still there?
I'm still here.
Okay, I heard something bubble. So that is, you know, a service or a product, you know. Look at Fiverr, how they sell things, maybe, you know, if it's alternative medicine, that has to be a growth area. Look at websites that maybe you feel you could find products to add to them. Say if you found some alternative cures, okay, and you like these products, these alternative products, you could go to those companies and say, hey, let me get these placed for you and give me a percentage of the money. Then you start contacting other websites, hey, sell this product because it's good, but you're the distributor. See?
Oh, okay.
So it costs you nothing to be in that business. So now you're working on something you enjoy, and you're just a middleman until you figure out how to maybe make your own someday or whatever the hell it is. You know, and to go. And believe me, I think it's easy. It's not. It's not easy is wrong. It's cheap. I mean, it doesn't take brain power. It doesn't take technology. It doesn't take money. It just takes you spending time figuring out. And if you're sitting there and you can't even get up, you got time, right?
I've got time.
Right. So if you focus it on how you make money out of your interest instead of just getting more interested in stuff, you know. Does that make any sense to you?
Well, I just moved. I'm going to need to try to put a game plan together.
Yeah, well, it doesn't need it.
Research more focused.
Yeah, it doesn't need a game plan. You just take the first idea pops in your head and follow that down the road. Then that will lead to something else. Whatever you think of first not going to work. So get it out of the way. Follow it.
Oh my goodness.
The session has ended. Please take a moment.